remember stormtroopers? Yeah, maybe. Not those stormtroopers. The real old ones. People want a Mimby? They're gonna Mimby.
Be careful now. Careful now. Don't cut your tongue.
Pardon my interruption, Major von Stroheim.
Administrator Shoy, we decree you shall be drawn and quartered.
And you're never waking up.
Boring.
Steamboat Willie is based on a Buster Keaton movie from 1928.
Holy crap! That's hypocritical! That's hypocritical! Holy crap! That's hypocritical!
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
I do! Why these chains? And why the suit? Oh, why Johnny?
Johnny, people really like it when you say why all the time!
Because I have a use for you.
But why no waitress?
Because there is no one else who can.
I just peed in my pants!
Ray?
Yes.
Our spare is unusable. You will do it.
Oh, and as a funny side note, dear everyone who is attacking Disney on Twitter for their decision to drop PewDiePie by posting stills of this old Donald Duck cartoon, saying that Disney is a hypocrite because they have anti-Semitic history, well, those images are from a World War II era propaganda cartoon in which Donald has a nightmare about being in Nazi Germany. It's not meant to be a good thing in the original cartoon. In other words, removing these images to prove Disney's anti-Semitic history is doing the exact same thing that the Wall Street Journal did to PewDiePie. You've taken it out of its context. And sure, Walt had all his issues and whatever, but in this instance, I just thought you'd all appreciate the irony.
Felix is not a real racist. He's a comedian. Maybe he pushed the boundary a little too far. But guys, that's it. Let's not call him an anti-Semite, because he's not. Save your fucking outrage for the real racists. And that's why I stand with PewDiePie. And so should you.
This quit being funny 2 hours ago!
It's not supposed to be funny.
Yes, the characters say they're American, and yes, it confirms that in the subtitled version, but if you put the show on the Japanese language track, you'll find out that the real perps are the Jews who have taken over most of America. Of course, this uncomfortably anti-Semitic plot point was washed out during the localization, but it remains there in the original audio. Normally, I don't talk about behind-the-scenes stuff like this in these videos, since this kind of information wasn't common knowledge at the time, but to look over this elephant in the room without addressing it would be cowardly.
So 20 years of gaming, or whatever it is you do with that controller, finally paid off.
Whatever you do with that controller, whatever you do with that controller.